So when I was growing up, during my teenage years, the Xbox 360 versus the PlayStation 3 was kind of all the rage, and it was the big battle. I was more of a 360 guy at the time. However, later in my life, I've now become more of a PlayStation guy. So I'm now looking back at a lot of the PS1, 2, and 3 games and just really finding out a lot of differences between some of the games, and specifically 360 versus PS3 era. A lot of 360 titles came out early on and then had superior versions on the PlayStation 3. So I've kind of been picking those up, and I wanted to put this out there so that everybody might know about it. And then other titles that I don't have here, maybe people can mention them because I'm trying to figure them all out and get them all. And honestly, it's kind of cool because, like, even just the cover is different, but then, like, this one has far more. I don't know if I'd say far more content, but they fixed the controls, they fixed some of the lighting, they fixed some of the glitches, they added some better menu features and that kind of thing. Pretty decent little horror game. People either really love it or really hate it, but I think it's worth picking up. And then recently I learned about Eternal Sonata. For a long time, this was just a straight 360 exclusive. And then I believe a year, maybe 2 years later, it came out on the PS3. Not a ton of improvements to it. I think they added just a few more characters, some more mission areas, and that kind of thing. So not like a ton of improvement. And I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, this has achievements because every 360 game has achievements, and this does not have trophies, which is kind of interesting because some of the early on PS3 games never got trophies. And then next up, another cool little stealth game mainly, but a little bit, I guess, kind of a horror game, Vampire Reign, which again was originally a 360 exclusive just because of timing, not like because the PlayStation 3 wasn't out. And then by the time the PlayStation 3 did come out, they released a far superior version. And again, this is one of those titles where people either really love it or really hate it. I think this one's kind of the coolest, like, difference in covers. They both look really cool, honestly. That one with the vampire on it, and then this one where it's like depicting two images. Pretty sweet. Two really cool games there. And next up is the last one here that I'm aware of, is Monster Madness. Again, I would have to say that the 360 cover looks better on this one. And then this one adds a little bit more features and stuff. So I'm just curious, do you know of any 360 games that are better than the PlayStation 3 version? Or any more PlayStation 3 games that have superior versions than the 360 regarding more content and just, overall improvements? Let me know in the comments down below.